in like 100% of the team games out there, I see too often someone saying, dude, you don't understand how toxic this community is. So toxic, super toxic. And when I look at the behavior of people, here's what I see. 1 out of every 50 games, there's an initial asshole, but there's too many people who, whenever they see one person be a jerk, they're a jerk right back. You know, this person will be playing silently, dying, frustrated, come back. One of his teammates died, it's frustrating, but whatever, that's fine, and keep playing, and then someone on their team says, fucking Sven doesn't even have a BKB. He sucks, report Sven. And you know what Sven should do? Sven should not react. He should not engage. He should diffuse. He should de-escalate. He should calm down. He should be in control. But instead, Sven goes, "What you think I say? You fucking suck. You're not even getting a Bloodthorn on Nepthnar." Or whoever the hell. I think that 80% of the people who are, actually probably way higher than that, I'd even say as high as like 95% of the people who are toxic didn't go into the game being toxic, but they felt justified in being an asshole because he was an asshole. Rule of the brand newest, freshest social media, anyone who's acting asshole. That bothers me. That bothers me. Alright, here's the rule of the internet. Are you ready for the rule of the internet? Anyone who's acting like a 12-year-old or who is saying, oh god, these 12-year-olds, they're all in their 30s. 100% of those people are in their 30s. Oh, there are zero exceptions to that. If someone's acting like a 12-year-old or calling out someone for being a 12-year-old, they're in their 30s, guaranteed. It's just so funny to see these people like, God, you fucking disagree with me, oh, these fucking 12-year-olds. You know what the 12-year-olds are doing? They're on the brand newest, freshest social media platform that doesn't make any sense. It's where you can like... You send an image with some like pattern of vibration, or like that's it. That's the new social media platform. All those kids are on this new social media platform on their Instadon socialgrams, doing that shit, or they're playing Minecraft, or they're at a mall. Like that's all 12-year-olds. That's all they're doing. Okay. And it's the 30-year-olds that are getting on /r/Dota 2 being like, I do not fucking think that mid lane matchup favors Death Prophet. No 12-year-old gives a shit if anyone listens to his opinion about mid lane matchups. No 12-year-old cares about that. 12-year-olds' emotions are fleeting at best. But that 32-year-old who got out of college, didn't get the $1 million a year job he fantasized about in high school and is in the corporate grind, you know what he has? He has Dota. He comes home after his long day with his boss who's balding and gets real excited about his ties and commands him to do shitty work he doesn't want to do. He comes home and the one thing he has is /r/Dota 2 where he can try to drop knowledge bombs because by God he hit 4K and it was hard. And if someone disagrees with him, well guess what, motherfucker? All this repressed anger that I have from work where Charles is telling me what to do, you are gonna fucking get it. I don't care. I'm gonna get downvoted into oblivion. I'm not gonna let this go. You think I'm gonna let this go? I'm 32, man. I got 20 more years of corporate grinding to go minimum. And those are the people who, when you're playing a game of Dota, those are the people who are like, this fucking Sven doesn't have a BKB. Well, no, of course, Steven. Of course, upset, angry 32-year-old Steven. You get 2 hours of fun a day, and I'm ruining one of those hours of fun. So you know what I should actually say? You know what I should say to Steven? I should say, my bad, man. I'm gonna stay focused. We're gonna win it. Let's calm Steven down. Let's relax Steven. Let's not escalate it and go, well, fuck you, Steven. You don't know how to play Death Prophet. And he's like, it's a bad matchup in mid. This is what I've been saying. Right? We don't want to go there. We want to give him a better life. This is why if someone's shitty to you in a multiplayer game, absorb it. Just absorb it. Absorb their pain. Take that pain and just make sure it doesn't go anywhere nasty. Do you want to hear an awesome story? Do you want to hear an is everyone ready to
Please, I just want to play a game. Please. Please. Oh my god.
A power trip with me. Okay, you want to hear this? This is not my story. I'm not this boss. This is a friend of mine. Single guy, using Tinder. Met a girl. They went on a few dates, nothing too dramatic. But, you know, my friend was just taking it slowly, not jumping into anything, just, you know, going on some dates. She was being, I guess, aggressive is the only way that I can use to describe it. Aggressive, forward, but in particular, a little guilt trippy. So my friend gets a text from her. She says, "Hey, I'm gonna go to dinner later tonight at like 8. Could I swing by your place afterwards?" And he says, "Yeah, but, you know, I do go to bed at, but, you know, my friend was just taking it slowly, not jumping into anything, just, you know, going on some dates. She was being, I guess, aggressive is the only way that I can use to describe it. Aggressive, forward, but in particular, a little guilt trippy. So my friend gets a text from her. She says, "Hey, I'm gonna go to dinner later tonight at like 8. Could I swing by your place afterwards?" And he says, "Yeah, but, you know, I do go to bed at like 10:30. So, you know, I might fall asleep before you get here. Just to let you know." Time passes. It's like 9:45 or 10. My friend texts the girl and says, "Hey, I'm falling asleep here. I think I'm gonna have to cancel. Let's meet up another time." And she says to him, "Strike two." Yeah. Oh yeah. She says to him, "Strike two." So he sends to her the following message. "You know what? Let's just call it strike 3. And then he blocked her. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! He said he looked at his phone and just thought, "What the fuck?" And just boom, dropped the meteor. She received 15 damage to the face. It was incredible. The god, he didn't even say, "You know what? I'm really uncomfortable with how that made me feel." He just said, "You know what? Let's just call it strike 3. I mean, I have felt good about that for like a week. Let me double check something really fast. Is it just me, or is it Tuesday, February 1st, 2011? This is the Day 9 Daily number 252. This light to my left is just not wanting to turn on. Get bright there, little light, but soon enough, this half of my face will be oh so clearly visible, and everything will be right in the world. It's Newbie Tuesday, and this is the Day 9 Daily where we learn to be a better gamer. And today we have a little bit of a special topic of discussion. We're not actually going to do anything strategy related. We're not going to do any sort of analysis of games and build orders. We're going to focus on all the stuff that people don't talk enough about, which is those fundamental mechanics, where you should be looking on the screen, how you should be holding your mouse and keyboard, how you should be moving your mouse around the screen, how you should be using all the buttons that are available, so that way you can go home to whatever strategy you so desire and do it better. So, we're going to be going to that in just a second, but it is the third week of the Kingston HyperX
I bring a Surface with me with a PlayStation controller. So I'm kitted out.
What's a Surface?
The Surface Pro. Microsoft. I've not played RimWorld, but I'm Atlantic flights. So it's pretty
nice.
much.
Well, and I'm not sure.
What?
It's pretty low.
And you can't win these 1 to 2K games, Peter.
That's not how Dota works, man. Like people.
I know that Lyrical is definitely lower than me.
So.
Yeah.
I imagine he's pretty decent. But yeah, you're right. I don't really know. So
yeah. I think the thing. Yeah.
You go ahead.
So go. You go.
All right. So you're probably like 3 to 4 on like the low end, right?
I'm definitely in I say the bottom 10% of the talent. Yeah.
All right. So
no, that's not right. Bottom 20%, I'd say.
All right.
No,
so
wait, there's about 20. Yeah.
About like 4 or 5 more professional players to retire before you get replaced. Do you think that's coming in the next year?
Yeah, if it works like that, absolutely. Yeah, with the MMR is commentating skill. Yeah, I'm on the bottom. So if we get 5 more pushing me off on the top, it could get pretty rough for me. I've got to grind. I've got to bump myself up. I can get up to 5. If I give it a bit of a shot. It's not that hard. It takes a bit of time.
LD's probably right around 5. You could bump him off. Oh, Pyrion's not very. We forgot about Pyrion.
Yeah, it's true. Pyrion is definitely he's like high 3K, so he's just below me as well. There you go. That's another one.
Oh my gosh.
And I think LD probably is 5K, but I think the reason why I don't know what LD is, like every time we have events and stuff, normally as talent we get together, play some games. I've never ever played a game of LD. Like to be fair, he's obviously always busy normally at these events, but he never ever plays with us in a group. Maybe it's because he's too high MMR, doesn't want to waste his time with us low scrubs, but I've never played a game with him.
I feel like maybe he's just sick and tired of dealing with everybody's shit, Like,
probably.
Everyone's so annoying and everyone's so loud and just like making trouble. And
exactly.
LD's just walking around trying to make sure everything runs smoothly and the house isn't on fire. And there we are, just all trying to set the place up in blaze.
Pretty much.
Okay,
Sounds
so next year, after you don't get invited to TI8 as a caster because too many professional players have come in and have taken over the ranks, what's life looking like? What are you up to? What are your plans?
I really wouldn't know. I don't know. I guess I'd have to look to another game, really, wouldn't I? But then I've never really done any other games, so that would be pretty hard. So I think I'm just gonna cross my fingers and hope that doesn't happen.
You're not gonna write a rap album?
No. Probably.
I feel like that could be an awesome YouTube series, and you could just rap about, instead of like Slacks doing the international downloads, you could rap about the teams.
That's not a bad idea. But I'm really bad at coming up with lyrics. Because I'm very self-critical. I'll write something and then I'll be like, oh my god, this sounds absolutely awful. So I don't know. If I ever did anything like that, it would take a lot of work.
You should just freestyle it, and then.
That sounds even a worse idea.
No, just freestyle. Just try and freestyle. You want to do it on the podcast? You could just freestyle a little bit, and then the parts that you don't like, you just you write down the parts you did like, and then you freestyle the next part, and then you freestyle the next part, and eventually you'll have it mastered, and then you would have done everything else previously like 5 or 6 times, and it'll be cake.
Well, it could work.
Sorry, I'm not trying to create more work for you. Obviously you're in vacation time right now.
I'm very busy. No, I really should. I'm a lazy ass. I really should do more.
Yeah, you stream a little bit, right?
Yeah, a little bit, but not nearly as frequently as I should, and I have time to. No, I definitely I should put more effort into trying to do some sort of content outside, because it makes sense, as you said. If something doesn't end up working, like say casting goes down the hill, then I've at least got someone else to go to. But obviously at the moment, I'm pretty much all in on the commentating, so
Hey
if
man,
that falls away, we'll
that's
never
your
go back
brand, man. Everybody knows you just for casting, so they'll never know you for anything else. That's like
Exactly.
the Kala guy argument, right? Like Kala guy does so many different things. Valve looks at him as like
I
kind of like
guess.
a jack of all trades, and they're like, oh, like he doesn't need to be invited as a caster. Or maybe he doesn't slot into what we're looking for right now. He's doing this like he's creating videos and doing content and sometimes casting, but you're 100% dedicated to the game of being a Dota 2 caster.
Yeah, I guess that makes a difference.
So you're
Yeah, sure.
you're
Yeah.
you're the shoe in.